I go by the from the Neptunes, and I just want to let y'all know the world is about to feel something that they never.
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a holiday.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Our game tonight featuring Los Angeles as they go up against Detroit. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here's Wade. Pass to Nowitzki. Over Duncan. Roy, that's a two-pointer. They get it back. No good on that one. And so Jordan will bring it up for Detroit. Now Griffin. Beyond the arc. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
One of Roy's specialties is the catch and shoot. Outstanding in that regard.
Now here's Duncan. And it's off from three-point range. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think he may need to take a break and recalibrate. That's his second foul in less than a minute.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Substitution on the floor.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the inside. Pass to Bradley. Out to Wade. Over Curry. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I could see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
That size of Nowitzki is tough to guard against, especially when he's got strong inside position.
Here's Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Wade for 3. Lakers passing it around. From deep, Reeves bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Irving. Will it go? Buries the long-range jumper.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Roy. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And there's the call on Roy. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Detroit's ball, trailing by 5. Outside, James. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Here's Curry. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Walton. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Walton with the ball. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Offensive rebound. A double clutch. shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, what makes Walton special isn't just his physical gifts, and there are many of those. It's how well he uses those gifts. He's smart with his body and makes moves he knows will be the most impactful. He's an efficient, smart, highly skilled player.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
Left side, Sabonis. Misses the baby hook. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical, length, size, touch, unguardable inside.
Sabonis gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
It's tipped. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. And it goes right over Kyle Kuzma and slams it down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Pistons on top. They lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Detroit leading by 5 to the paint. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
And here we go. Jordan going to the hoop.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And here's Walker outside. Edey with the rebound. Here's Griffin. Takes it inside. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. The Pistons with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's the screen. Over to the left wing. That one falls. Edey's got the lead up to 13 now for Detroit.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Carter looking around. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
And what makes Blake so dangerous, in addition to the athleticism, is he can also nail the jumper from outside.
The Lakers with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Screen by Sabonis. Roy fires from way outside. Sabonis, that's good.
And that huge frame of Sabonis is a problem for the defense. Excels at getting perfect position on that offensive glass.
Here's Edey. Rebounded by the Lakers. And here's Reeves outside. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Detroit leading by 11. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Los Angeles trails by 11. Roy from outside.
Timeout.
The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shots he believes he can make.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. .102 left here in the second. Outside, KD for 3. Oh, the silky smooth 3 from KD.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Here's Wade driving the lane, and Wade slams it in.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Pass to KD. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Durant's got a pair of triples in the second now for Detroit.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. This is his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Now Jordan. Pass to Durant. 3-pointers. And another 3 for Detroit.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Pistons. We witnessed him delivering a series of 3-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Pistons leading by 13. Pass to Roy. Takes the 3. And that's collected by Nowitzki. And here's Reeves outside. Wembanyama with the rebound. Stolen by Reeves. Nowitzki with the ball. Back to Reeves. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Reeves has got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for Los Angeles. And so Curry will bring it up for the Pistons. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
Bradley, that's for 2. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Wade drives in. Reeves outside. Fires from the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in. Reeves has got 8 points.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Durant wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Pistons lead by 15.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Bradley. Good.
And how about the floor awareness there? Wade plays like a much older player.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Wembanyama. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Wembanyama's got 6 here in this quarter. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially late on drives.